Okay guys, so since I just replaced my valve cover gasket, it's the perfect time for me to go ahead and replace these spark plugs. So one of my spark plugs was right here, so I kind of unplugged this guy right here, and I undid the I took the spark plug out. So let me show you what it looks like. And as you can see, it's pretty bad. So what I did was I ended up buying these spark plugs. These are the Denso Platinum series, and what I'm going to do is replace these. I think the older one were Auto Light or something, but these have good reviews, so I'm going to go ahead and replace these. I checked the gap on this one, so it was like around 0.04, and these are about the same, so I'm just going to keep it that way. I have read many things on the gaps. Unfortunately, my manual does not talk about what gap it should be, and there's no sticker on top of underneath my hood, so I can't really tell. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the same gap as I have this one. If you don't know what the gap is, use one of these tools. You can pick it up from AutoZone or any other auto store. Since I have already removed one of them from here, I'm gonna go ahead and replace that. I'm gonna do it one by one. So I put this back on, pull this out, and then go ahead and replace that. Okay, so you need this tool. So I'm pretty sure if you guys are replacing these spark plugs, you know about this tool. And I've already set up my gap to match the one I had in there. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. We're just gonna make sure where you're putting it in. Once it's in, you just kind of start twisting for it to catch up on. Now, I'm not sure what the torque value for these spark plugs are for my vehicle. If you can find out, that's great, but I have always been using my judgment. You don't want to over torque these don't really have to be overly torqued, so as long as you get a nice hand tight and then give it like a quarter turn or a little bit more, that should be sufficient for that. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. Pull up this guy, remove it with the same tool, and then take out the other one. Okay, time to remove my other one. So I've already untorqued that. I'm just removing it. The first one is already in. I already put the boot on. Let's see what the other one looks like. All right. Okay, so I do see some oil on the ring, but that is only because my valve cover gasket was leaking, so the oil kind of seeps through, which is okay. I don't see any oil on the tip, which is a good sign. So, but this is in pretty bad shape, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace this too. Okay, so my second one is in, and I'm removing the third one. This one was kind of tricky, so I just wanted to show you guys how I got to it. Once I removed the wire, kind of got in from this angle, needed a bigger and longer shaft, and get this out of the way. Since I already had it, by removing these two screws, this kind of came loose and was a little away from there. So now I'm just going to loosen that up and remove that spark plug. Okay, so I'm done with the spark plug replacement on the driver's side, and as you can see, I put everything back to the way it was supposed to be. Just make sure you keep track of the wires that you take out. I did a video on how to do a valve cover gasket on the driver's side, and that video kind of shows how to get most of the stuff out of the way. But for your spark plug replacement, you may not need to have everything out of the way. Maybe just this connector, which is with just one bolt. You can get this harness out of the way, and maybe this guy, because it is kind of in the middle to get to that spark plug. But you may be able to get that if you have an angular connection. So This side is fairly simple, guys. My next video, I'll leave the link below, will show you how to do the other side. So please look at the other video. Please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Appreciate it.